This is our week 1 of instruction. This week we're going to review holding and tuning your instrument. So let's go ahead and get that clip-on tuner or start your free app. I'm not going to do this every week, but this is week 1, so we're just getting started and getting used to this process. I'm clipping on my tuner, turning it on. I'm going to make sure I'm on the G for guitar. I want to tune it to E, A, D, G, B, E, starting with that top 6th string. I'm going to have my dominant hand doing my picking and my non-dominant hand turning my tuning pegs, starting with string number 6 closest to the ceiling, E, string number 5, A, string number 4, D, making sure I'm looking at the right string with the right tuning peg, 6, 5, 4, string number 3, G, string number 2, make sure it's on that B, and string number 1 is also E. Here we go, we're tuned. We're gonna make our first chord shape. We have our fingers, which are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. T for thumb, but we're not using that in this course. So I'm looking at my first finger, and I wanna make sure that I'm putting it on the 5th string. So remember, when it's up toward the ceiling, this is your 6th string. I want it on my 5th string. And when I look at my chord chart, it has me on between the 1st and 2nd fret. And when I'm placing my finger, I want it as close to that 2nd fret as I can get without actually going on the 2nd fret. And then you'll notice my finger has a C shape to it. It's very curvy. It's not flat like this. If it's flat, you're going to mute your other strings. And it's gonna make a strange sound. So if we go like this, it's nice and smooth. So I'm making that C shape. So your first finger on the 5th string on the 2nd fret. Then we're going to take your 2nd finger on the 6th string on the 3rd fret. And then you're going to take your 3rd finger on the 1st string on the 3rd fret. Now I'm going to rotate so that kind of that pivot right there between my thumb and my pointer is holding the neck of the guitar. And you'll see each of my fingers are curved like a C shape. I'm on my fingertips. I'm not going flat like this. I want to be up on my fingertips. And then I'm kind of acting some counter pressure with my thumb here on the back. I'm squeezing the neck and pushing against my thumb. And this is when I was talking about that wrist. You want to make sure your wrist isn't like this. Just find a nice smooth spot. You can rotate your fingers this way, facing down, if that's more comfortable for you, or kind of rotate them this way, kind of find that right spot. So this is a G chord. Did you hear that buzzing? So that means one of my fingertips isn't quite right. So I just need to slide my fingertips around until it sounds nice and smooth. When you hear buzzing, you're probably a little too close to the fret or right on top of it, or you just need to roll on your fingertips a little bit. So this is a G chord. You're gonna use the G a lot. So we're gonna practice being on the G chord, and then we're gonna go off, which means we're just gonna lift our fingers a little bit off and then push on. Off, on, off, on. We are not gonna we don't wanna go like this and then have to go so far to realign our fingers. It's just a lift and push them back down. building that muscle memory. Right now it's gonna feel super strange. We're also learning our strumming, so it's all gonna feel a little disconnected and uncomfortable, but that's okay, it gets better the more we do it. So we're just gonna do down strums for what we call measures, and our measures are our beats of 4. It's how a song is divided. If you clap your hands to a song, that's just kind of the main beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 2 measures, which means we're counting whole beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 times. We're gonna have our fingers on the G chord for 2 measures, and then we're just gonna lift off for 2 measures, push down, back on for 2 measures. So if you are not lined up, let's get lined up again. First finger, 5th string, 2nd fret. Second finger, 6th string, 3rd fret. Third finger, 1st string, 3rd fret. Make sure you have a nice C. We're gonna count 2 measures, just doing down strums on the whole notes, just the numbers. Ready and on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Off, just lift your fingers off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Back on. And it's okay, it's gonna take a second. It's our very first chord. Find your spots again, get your fingers comfortable. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Off, just lift them off the strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. In the daily practice video, we're gonna go through for a long time, off, on, and just getting used to that motion and building your muscle memory. Again, while you're doing this, just really concentrate on your wrist, that you're not like this. It's very uncomfortable at first, and it's okay, it will get better. Also, practicing your posture, making sure you're not like this, trying to sit up somewhat straight while you're playing. This week, I want you to start thinking about where you're going to place your instrument in your classroom or learning environment. If you're in a library, if you're a child care center, thinking where you can put it where it's easily accessible for you to grab, but also a little bit out of the way for the students until you're ready for them to be handling the instrument, if that's something that you would like to be doing. Happy strumming!